When did the Squid Games begin? A game where the rich eat the poor. In fact, they're so wealthy that each participant is worth 100 million KRW. In dollars, that's between $75,000 to $80,000. Barely enough for a house deposit and some furniture. Because in the Squid Games, they prey on the poor, lower classes, or criminals excluded from society to offer them a chance to transform their life in an unimaginable way, but at a cost. The lives of 455 other participants. Desperation is a crazy motivator, and you hear stories about women lifting up cars to save babies, or Kevin Gates charging a car battery with his bare hands. May God strike him down, as he said. But the Squid Games has dated participants their sweethearts, friendships, and corrupted their family members, hidden amongst childhood games like perhaps a reflection of how the elite see those below them, children. But one thing never chronologically or clearly defined, only given in riddles, chunks, and pieces, is how we got from the elderly Ilnam to the construction of the games and the game master frontman. I'm Markndrew, and let's explore the lore behind the Squid Games. It all begins with Ilnam. Growing up with friends, he loved playground games, red light, green light, tug of war, goki, you name it, Ilman loved it. Now, it's not known if he grew up poor, but given his disposition, I think that he did. I know for me and my guys, growing up and seeing everything we wanted being consistently out of arm's reach and creates a drive in you to do what you can to get it. No stealing. Okay. Ilnam was smart, and so the way he achieved his goals was by starting a financial company, gaining a large number of clients and a booming business. Ilnam then started a family with a loving wife and explored the world, spending his cash on any and every experience imaginable. But one day things got strange. See, money couldn't buy fun and it can't buy happiness, and it wasn't only Ilnam who shared that thought, his clients did too. And so in roughly 1987, they created the most diabolical set of games where they could place bets and manipulate desperate people into competing. Participants were found in stations, on bridges, and anywhere their depressing lives led them to, taking part in Jackie to prove their worth as a means test for who would do anything for cash and had a childlike spirit in their chest. But you see, this man here, we have to talk about him. Known only as the Recruiter, he seems to be one of the original members of the game. Although no time is disclosed for how long he was working for the elite VIPs, we do know that he used to work on the incineration level. One day, he was given the chance for promotion and he took it, whatever the cost. During a game, a participant failed and he was assigned the task of taking him out. As he approached the man, seeing him beg for mercy, he realized it was his dad and was more than happy to do the deed. Gaining enough favor, he earned the title of the Recruiter, and that's where we meet him. But there's one game in particular that set the events of our series in motion and the creation of the frontman. Hwang In-ho grew up with his brother Jun-ho in Korea. The two brothers were close, both taking on roles in the police academy and dedicating their lives to fighting crime. At some point, Jun-ho got sick and his brother never hesitated to give him a kidney, creating the basis for the strength of their friendship. But on the other side, things were not working out for In-ho. His wife was diagnosed with cancer and a pregnancy. Stretching In-ho thin already, he began taking loans as an officer as his debt spiraled and spiraled. He would take any money he could get, which led to him being fired for bribery. Now, my personal guess is that one of the loans came from Ilman's business, and as they love to recruit those who are in vulnerable and hopeless positions, I'm sure it was only a matter of time before the recruiter tracked him down. In-ho would take part in the 20th Squid Games and win, ultimately changing his life. The VIPs in Ilman were clearly so impressed with him, they seemed to offer a full-time job to In-ho, making him the front man and presenting the Squid Games as we know them. Now, I have a theory that the only reason why In-ho became the front man is to pay for his wife's treatment, but in his heart, he wants to end the games for good. Thanks for watching this whole video. I'd appreciate any follow to show your support and love. Let me know what you thought about Squid Game Season 2 and what you think could happen in Squid Game Season 3. I'm Markndrew, follow for more.